are we allowing ourselves to be used? Do not allow yourself to be used by anybody. We have paid enough price. The Biafran people have paid enough price in the past. Why are you still listening to this blackmail? I said it at the beginning of this year when I was making my broadcast. I said it that this year expect much more blackmail, much more propaganda, much more deception, much more attack, and much more death. And let me tell you, if anybody tells you that it's over, it is not over. They are going to bring more. As they are playing Obi as their joker, as their card, they want to use the Biafran people to legitimize their fraud. And you are playing along with them. All of a sudden, you have forgotten Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. All of a sudden, you have forgotten our Supreme Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, who is genuinely put his own life on the line because of you. He genuinely put his own life on the line because of you. The man that is demanding for your freedom against all odds, even in the face of death, he is still asking for your freedom. You are forgetting him. Today, they are giving you a new Messiah, and you go to your platform, you are preaching a different thing in your platform. You go to your platform, you are preaching a different thing. You are deviating from the struggle. Shame to you. Shame unto you. Shame unto you. Every single Biafran that is watching me, do not buy into their blackmail. Some will come and tell you that you are not supporting your brother. You are fighting your brother. After all, Peter Obi is your brother. Let's you support. It is a blackmail. It is a blackmail. Even the person that is telling you knows very well that Peter Obi cannot be able to go to Asarok. He cannot. There is no way he can be able to succeed. There is no way. There is no point and no anywhere. Let me tell you again, listen and listen clear. There are people that owns Nigeria. If you don't, as long as you are in that contract, that is why we want to go out of it. That is why the Dudu people want to get out of there. That is why the middle belt want to get out of. As long as you continue to pursue anything in the name of Nigeria, there are people that will decide your fate. As long as you continue to pursue anything you are pursuing in that name, Nigeria, in that name, Zoological Republic of Nigeria, there are people that own that zoo. The British and the Caliphate will always dictate to you. They will always decide. And when they don't back you up, you cannot achieve anything in that country called Nigeria. Let me tell you, there are some qualifications for you to have. If you are from the southern part of Nigeria, there are some qualifications you must have before you can be able to attain some height in that contraption called Nigeria. There are some qualifications you have to have. And what are the qualifications? First of all, you must be a murderer of your people. You must be a criminal. You must be a criminal, a killer. You must be somebody who is taking the life of your people. You must hate your own people. You must be ready to fight against your own people. And you must be very, very criminal-minded and fraudulent. Those are the qualities you must have before they can allow you to have any say in the contraption called Nigeria. If you don't have those qualities, you are nowhere. Those people who own Nigeria will not allow you to play any role. Because it is only those people who their mind, heart is sealed with iron. Those people who are fraudulent, who are devilish, who are evil in heart, they are the only people that can be able to play the card of this caliphate the way they want it to be played. They are the only one who will continue to preach the message of the caliphate. They will be the only one who will continue to propagate the evil of the caliphate without minding. But no genuine person, no sincere person will preach that their gospel. That is why the only people that strive in the caliphate, the only people that strive in Nigeria are evil men, murderers, evil men, people that hate their own people. They promised you a Messiah. They went and brought a Messiah. When we already had, when Chukwu Okike in heaven have already given us a Messiah, not just by mouth. Chukwu Okike gave us a Messiah who was not keeping silent. He was fighting for you and I daily, on daily basis, day and night. He was fighting. He put his own life on the line. He put his parents on the line. He lost his parents. He put his own children, his wife on the line. He put his comfort on the line. He wasn't just talking. He went ahead to establish a security outfit for you and I to be safe. He took on the risk. Today, he's in captivity because of you and I. And they come and they went and painted another Messiah for you. A Messiah that is fake, a movie, a celebrity Messiah. That is what they gave you. When Chukwu Okike have really given us reality, you want to talk about the reality of your freedom, talk about Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. It is only Mazi Nnamdi Kanu that have built a standard that he can be able to give us Biafra. we will achieve Biafra. And Mazi Nnamdi Kanu said that we are going to achieve Biafra through a referendum. Self-determination through a referendum. He said it's not through war. But let me tell you, it doesn't mean that if they bring war to us, we're going to run away. We are not afraid of war. We are not afraid of war. We are not going to get self-determination through war, but we are not afraid of war. If they choose war and bring it to us, we are going to defend ourselves to the last man standing. We will. We have done it before, and we will do it again. And this time, it's going to be a different ball game. The only reality, if you are sincerely, if you genuinely want freedom, I see no reason why you should be following them to bring Mazi Nnamdi Kanu down. And each time you go to your platform on Facebook or any platform you have, and you are preaching about election, you are preaching about Peter Obi, it means you are bringing Mazi Nnamdi Kanu down. It means you are bringing Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to the background. It means you're making Mazi Nnamdi Kanu irrelevant. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is the only name that the caliphate here they shake, including the British. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is the only name that all the forces in that country called Nigeria hear. When they hear the weaver, they shake. Because it's only Mazi Nnamdi Kanu has succeeded in creating awareness that kept every indigenous tribe in that country called Nigeria. The awareness of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu kept it on their toes. Everybody is standing today watching and seeing. It is even the awareness of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu that gave them the boldness to come out today and begin to speak the way they speak. Let me tell you, Biafrans, we have much more important things to think about and not election. Because there will be election in Biafra land. For those who want to participate, those people who are one Nigerianists, let me tell you again, don't forget, you can never get 100% compliance. We know there are some Biafrans who are one Nigerianists. We know there are those who are one Nigerianists. Those ones who are one Nigerianists, let them go ahead. Get their PVC, do whatever they want, let them go ahead. Don't disturb them, don't trouble them. But they should know where they should go and vote in the north, not in Biafra land. They should go ahead. But we are waiting for them because they are definitely going to join the boat. They are definitely, if they are sincere for themselves and they want freedom, they will definitely meet us. They will come and join us. That is why I tell you, Biafra is much more closer than it is yesterday. Something is going to happen. Those people who claim to be one Nigerianists, leave them. They will be the one to trigger what is going to happen. But for us, we have to prepare ourselves. We have to prepare ourselves because we know where their madness is going to lead them to. We have to prepare ourselves. That is why do not focus on them. Don't allow yourself to be distracted. Don't allow yourself to be distracted. Don't allow yourself to be distracted in any way, in any manner. Don't allow yourself to be distracted. Don't engage yourself in any debates. In any debate they're making that is irrelevant, don't put your mouth in it. Don't discuss it with them. Don't discuss with them. Any debate they are bringing, any debate they want to bring about P2B, including that of P2B and Mbaka, don't keep silent and don't talk about it. The only thing that you have to concentrate on is on the freedom of Biafra, our referendum, the freedom of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Continue to be talking about it. Continue to talk about your freedom. Don't engage yourself in any argument, trying to vindicate this person or trying to promote it. The only man to be spoken about and be promoted is Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Because he has built a standard. He has built a standard that every one of us should emulate. No man born of a woman can take away that from him. Chukwu Okike gave us Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. It is our responsibility to keep him. Guide him jealously. Guide that name jealously. If we lose Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, it is going to take us another 100 years to get somebody like him. If ever we will ever have. It will take us another 100 years to get somebody like him, if ever we will ever have somebody like him. That is why we must wake up from our sleep. We must wake up from our slumber. We must stand up and speak up and do the right thing. We must be consistent in our requests. What is our request? Our request is what? Self-determination through referendum. That should remain only our request. Just like Mazi Nnamdi Kanu have been consistent. Even when they brought all manner of deception to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu never waver. Anyone you bring, you talk about restructuring, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu will tell you, go ahead and bring your restructuring. For me, I am holding on my self-determination and I will hold it until I see your restructuring. And that is the way to go. I used to say it, you cannot throw away what you have when you have not seen the replacement. Today, you see many Biafra, they are throwing away their agitation because they were promised Igbo presidency that they know that will not work. They were promised a president of change that they have not seen, and they have not seen any way it's going to work. Go and check. The people that matters in that contraption called Nigeria, those who are making decisions. And if you think there are people who are not making decisions, you are deceiving yourself. There are people that make decisions. There are people that own that contraption called Nigeria. And before you can become anything, you must go through them. Go and check. How many of them are speaking on behalf of PWB? How many of them are sided to PWB? Every single one of them is still standing with PDP and APC. What does that tell you? That spells doom. It tells you that any other thing apart from these two people, apart from PDP and APC, is what? A distraction. They are distracting the agitators, and that is the aim. Their aim and objective is to distract the agitators and make sure we didn't talk about what we are talking about. And some of us are allowing ourselves to be distracted. Why must you allow yourself to be distracted? Why? Why? Tell me, since you were born, genuinely, since you were born, if you can tell us the truth, have election ever, have there ever been any election in Nigeria? Have their vote ever counted? Has you seen any vote count in the country of Nigeria? Even including the so-called Abiola election that we're talking about, even that Abiola election, there were still malpractice. There were still malpractice. Even at the end of the day, did Abiola enter? Did Abiola become a president? He didn't become a president. Even the Abiola election, they're saying that is the most credible and the most so. What happened at last? It was rigged. And at the end of the day, it took the life of Abiola. And since then, up to today, there has never been any credible election anyway. There has never been any. In every election, there is always manipulation. Including when Yaradua, you see Yaradua came and confessed about his own. Yaradua came and confessed that his own election was rigged. He was rigged into power. Are you going to talk about good luck? The same process, the same thing was what happened. Every single one of them you see, they are coming through a fraudulent means. Coming through a fraudulent means. Please, if you want to join the platform, keep your phone this way. Don't keep your phone straight. When you keep your phone straight, you cannot join. Keep your phone this very well. Keep your phone like this. When you keep your phone and make sure that your rotation is on. On your rotation and keep your phone this way, you can be able to join the platform. So, as I was saying, that is what, don't allow people to distract you. Don't allow these criminals. Political solution is never a solution. Political solution. It is never, it can never lead you to anywhere. It can never lead you anywhere. When you talk about politics in Africa, mainly in Nigeria, it doesn't lead anybody anywhere. It can never lead you to freedom. It can never lead you to safety. It can never lead you to good economy. Never. Mainly in Nigeria. Every one of you see the money that we are spending for them to come to power. Every one of you see the money they're spending. And those of you who are thinking, all of you are saying that the youth are standing with P2P, go and see, just wait. Go and see when they were welcoming Bola Tinubu from Lagos. When they were welcoming Bola Tinubu from Abuja, go and see. Was that not youth? Did you see the number of youth that came out to welcome him? Did you see the huge number of youth that came to welcome him? Just wait. You are deceiving yourself, thinking that, oh, the whole youth are supporting P2P, the whole youth are supporting P2P. Just wait and see. When the campaign will kick off, you will see that same youth in huge number. In huge number, they will sell their conscience and they will see them begin to sing that same music you say you don't want to play. They will begin to change their tune. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu remains the only man that has the solution. He doesn't have anything to do with any politics. He's not talking about politics. Neither is he talking about any election. He's not asking for Igbo presidency. He's not asking for any president anywhere. He's asking for a better nation for every indigenous tribe in that country called Nigeria. That's what Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is seeking for. A better life for every indigenous tribe. And how are we going to get that better life? It is not just by mouth saying it. We are going to get it through our effort, through self-determination. And how does self-determination come? Through a referendum. A referendum. Every one of us has to prepare ourselves. Biafra is much more close. As they are preparing for their election, we will continue to campaign for referendum. That is what we're supposed to be doing. Campaign more for referendum because referendum is coming. In 2023, referendum is definitely going to happen. The referendum of 2023, that is what we are supposed to be campaigning. That is why Biafrans have started already. We cannot be part of their election. We are not part of it. It will not hold in Biafra land. Let them go to anywhere they want to go and hold it. They have deceived us enough. This is their last card. This is the last deception cannot work. This very last propaganda they are bringing, deception, it cannot work. No matter how they try. No matter how they try, this last deception, this last propaganda cannot stand. It cannot work. Let them continue to carry their propaganda. Let them continue to carry their evil message around. It cannot stand in this present one. It will not stand. It can never stand. If you genuinely a Biafran and you say that you are a follower of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, I am speaking to you. I am not talking to one Nigerianist. For one Nigerianist, they are definitely going to meet us. Let me tell you, the one Nigerianists themselves, they are going to be the one that is going to trigger what is going to bring the referendum we are talking about. They will trigger it, either knowingly or unknowingly, either consciously or unconsciously. This one Nigerians who are shouting about the election on BBC, they will trigger something. But you and I, who are the followers of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, who are asking for self-damnation, you have to remain strong and prepare yourself for what is about to come. Something heavy is about to come. How prepared are you? You are supposed to be concerned about preparing yourself now. Prepare yourself for what is about to happen. Something heavy is going to happen in 2023. Don't get carried away with this one Nigerian. This one Nigerian they are going to do something that is going to trigger our freedom. But we cannot live for that. That is why you and I must continue to say what we are saying, continue to do what we are doing. Anything you are doing to make sure that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu be released, anything you are doing to make sure that you have your freedom, continue to do it and double it. Don't allow them to take over the media. Don't allow them to take over the social media with their propaganda of election and P2B. Don't allow it. It is not hatred. You are not hating on P2B, neither are you hating your brother. It is not hate. This is a matter of life and death. And when you are fighting for your life, anything that stands your way, you will throw it away, you hit it out. When you are fighting for your life, a fight for life is a fight to live. You don't spare anything on your way. Anything on your way, you don't spare it. If P2B wants to be a president, let him aspire to be the president of Biafra land. Let him prepare himself, aspire to be the president of Biafra land. If he contests and will see that he is the best among them, nobody is going to tell him not to rule. He is going to be the president. Let him aspire to be the first president of Biafra land. Let him aspire to be that. But of course, he will not. You see him trying to deviate from what we are doing, trying to change narrative and begin. And since he has been campaigning and saying all this, telling the prophet Messiah, how many times have he made a case with Mazi Nnamdi Kanu? Somebody who cannot be bold to defend his brother who is innocent. You are not bold to defend your brother is innocent. Is it when you get to the power that you can be able to do it? The Fulani people are defending their criminals. They are defending their terrorists, even when they have not gotten to the power. Muhammad Buhari was defending terrorists even before he became a president. But your brother that is innocent and genuine, you cannot defend him. Is it when you become the president that you will defend him? If you cannot stand and make a case for him now, is it when you become a president defend him? When they will give you condition of what to do? After you must have signed and sworn an oath of injustice. After you have sworn an oath to defend injustice, is that when you're going to grant justice to your people? Of course, that's all a lie. We have to wake up, Biafrans. Enough is enough. Enough of this distraction and all this blackmail from east, west, and south. We have to wake up and face reality. Wake up and face reality, and the time is now. That time is now. The time of reality is now. Be focused. Stop allowing yourself to be distracted. Don't allow any man or woman to distract you. Consistency is the key. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu said it. Consistency is the key. That is the only key to achieve our freedom. Consistency. Don't be distracted with any blackmail of any sort, with any propaganda of any sort. Don't be distracted. That is why I love our brother Simon Ekpa. Our brother Simon Ekpa, that is why I love him. You can hate him, you can call him name again, but I tell you, I love him so much because of his consistency. With all the attack against him, with all the blackmail against him, if it were to be some people, they will run to their shave and you will never see them again. One of the reasons I love our brother Samuel Ekpa is because of his consistency. Because of his consistency. It doesn't matter the attack you bring to him. It doesn't matter the name you call him. It doesn't matter what you tell him. He is still remaining on his path. Following that very thing he's pursuing, Biafra. It is either Biafra or nothing. Go and check. From every attack that is coming to me, he has never woken up one day and said he stopped fighting for Biafra. He continued to follow Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. He continued to follow the step of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Consistency. Continue to make the demand for the freedom of Biafran people. That is the kind of spirit that every one of us has to have. That's mental toughness is what we need. You see the kind of mental toughness you see in our brother Simon Ekpa. That kind of mental toughness that even in the face of blackmail, in the name calling and everything, he is still standing. With all the blackmail, all the name, all the propaganda, everything they bring against him, that same evening, you still see him coming to broadcast. But at the end of the day, you see Chukwu Okabia vindicating him from all angles. Chukwu Okabia making a case for him. This is the kind of mental toughness we need. Don't allow people to distract you. Do not allow people to distract you. Political solution can never be a solution to our problem. And when you hear them talking about political solution that they have been singing before, the political solution they're talking about is P2B. P2B is their political solution. P2B is their political solution. You see, they will bring a lot of propaganda. They will tell you that when P2B get there, he release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. When P2B go there, these are lies. These are lies. These are lies. This is somebody who has never supported Biafra from day one. He has never one day spoken up for Biafra. He has never one day spoken up. In fact, instead he become involved in taking the life of Biafran people. And all of a sudden, you think that this man is going to be the person to give you freedom. It is so sad that some people are believing that trash. But for me, and some Biafrans who are genuine, they are not going to believe it. I pray that Chukwu Okabia must strengthen every one of us as Biafrans so that we can continue to stand on that path that leads us to success, on that path that leads us to freedom. Let me tell you, the freedom of Biafra is soon. It's coming, it's closer than ever. Biafra is much more closer than ever. That is why any position you have today, hold it tight. Any place you are, hold it tight. You are going to give account. As I'm making this video, I am going to give account. As you are sharing this video, you are giving account. As you are sharing this video, in your platform, any platform you have, your favorite platform, it's going to give account of you, how you supported the Biafra struggle. Every time you deviated and you begin to talk about politics, you begin to promote election, everything will stand against you. Biafra is much more closer than it is yesterday. And it is coming very soon. Don't be distracted. Don't be distracted with the one Nigerianists and their agenda. Let them go ahead. They are going to come and meet us. Every single one of us will meet us. If they are lucky. If they are lucky to tell the story. Because most of them, one Nigeria is going to happen to them. Those of them who are going for the election, one Nigeria will happen to them and so many of them will not live to tell the story. But we'll be watching. Those who survive it, they will come and meet us. May Chukwu Okabia guide and protect everybody that has shared this video. Every hand that has shared this video and joined me in this quick broadcast, I say, may Chukwu Okabia guide and protect you. May Chukwu Okabia guide and protect every Biafran all over the world. Any place you are as a Biafran, may Chukwu Okabia guide and protect you. May Chukwu Okabia guide and protect every freedom fighters, every genuine freedom fighter, regardless your country, regardless your religion, regardless your location. May Chukwu Okabia guide and protect you. May Chukwu Okabia guide and protect the Oduduwa people, secure the Oduduwa people, and grant them their wish. May Chukwu Okabia guide and protect the Middle Belters. May Chukwu Okabia guide and protect our people in Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Secure our people in Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Very soon, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is coming to court. We are expecting Mazi Nnamdi Kanu freedom. Let me tell you again, Biafra is much more closer today than it was yesterday. Believe it or not, prepare yourself. Don't be distracted. More distraction is going to come. More distraction is going to come. Don't be distracted. Don't be distracted. We are going home. No matter what they do, no matter what they say, regardless any challenge that is coming, we are going home. Definitely we go home. May Chukwu Okabia continue to guide and protect everybody that have joined this very broadcast from the beginning to the end. And you have shared this broadcast. I say, may Chukwu Okabia guide and protect you and secure you. Thank you so much for joining me. I appreciate you and I thank you for all your contributions. I thank you for those who would like to join the platform. Next time when I'm broadcasting, please, I have told you, you keep your phone in a parallel way, in horizontal form. Keep your phone in a horizontal form. If you want to join the platform anytime, keep your phone in a horizontal form. You keep it this way. When you keep it this way, you can be able to join the platform, and make sure that you click your rotation. Once your rotation is on, you can be able to join. If you keep your phone straight, you can't join. Thank you so much for your contributions. Thank you for sharing. I appreciate every one of you who have joined. I say, may Chukwu Okike Abiyama continue to prosper you. Every single one of us, we are going to meet in Biafra land. No matter what the devil might do, we will meet in Biafra land and we will raise the flag of Biafra with Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Every single one of us will join Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to raise the Biafra flag. And very, very soon, we are going to celebrate in Biafra land. It doesn't matter what they do. It doesn't matter what they say. They will kill us. We will kill them. At the end of the day, Biafra will definitely come. Thank you so much for watching, and remember this. I will see you again tomorrow by the special grace of Chukwu. Thank you, and remember this. You can equally join me on my platforms, other platforms that I have. If you have not subscribed, go to my platform and subscribe on YouTube. Chuk Survivor YouTube. I broadcast there on daily basis also. I also broadcast on another platform, which is a Chooks for Survivor page. So anytime I'm being blocked in one, I move to the other direction. So you can join me any place where I'm online. Just make sure you get connected. You're going to see my notification and then you join. Thank you so much for connecting, and remember this. See you tomorrow. Bye-bye.
Are yet to wake up from your slumber or your sleep and get the point that we are exiting Nigeria. Exiting Nigeria is not going to come from the platter of golden plate. You have to sacrifice for it. And we are ready to sacrifice everything, including you, if you come and stand on the way of freedom. So you need to know how serious we are. We are damn serious. Some of you are not getting it. You think we are here to build political movement? We are here for freedom. Freedom comes with price. Okay? The only thing you can do is to comment on social media. Don't ever stand on the way of Biafra freedom. We crush you.
Their interest is suppressed. Biafra is the key. Once they can hold Biafra down, they can hold the whole of Africa down. Hey, freedom fighting, sorry. Because all these people are criminals, they are saying there is no way this man cannot be a criminal like themselves. They don't have a different breed altogether. They don't know that. I am Nnamdi Kanu. I don't do all this nonsense you do. My father was a very rich man, not ostentatious. I had the finest education that his money could afford. We are not poor. Have never been. That is why a poor man cannot be a freedom fighter. If you're not full of yourself, you cannot be a freedom fighter. You cannot go everywhere. We must continue.